sports. It's in the game. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From picturesque Bandon dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon, it's live third-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a commanding 5-shot lead here as he has been spectacular thus far. This starting toward the right side. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. So from just off to the side of the green here, this is second to the par 4. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes. A long par 3 coming in at 220 yards. And it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3.
Now a 7-footer.
Precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And fortunately, the lead's still a comfortable one at a full 4 shots. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. From 14 feet away, good look at eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3, superb. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. Good looking drive here, right on the heels of the eagle. That is right where you want to be. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. He has a 12-footer here. No. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 sixth. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. 12 feet still to go. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he moves to 21 under par. We head away from the coast now, due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big, wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this three-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for three putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Oh my, that singes the right edge, but doesn't go down. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to remain at minus 21. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certain not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. He's going to move to 23 under par. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. All right, in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
136 is the number. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
I like the looks of this one.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that, that lead is going to increase.
4 feet now for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. That's going to move him to 24 under par. And they make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he's going to stay at minus 24. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And he's got it to 25 under par now. But of course, with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. Well, that is right, and that could be trouble. Oh, and that just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. It'll take some effort from this buried lie, but a chance now to still reach this green in 2. Now this for another birdie. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. This is a 13-footer. Yes, Will Red there. That is in for par here at 15. He's going to stay at 26 under par. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this. Oh, that's not going to be good. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Okay, in for a bogey at 16. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Chance now for another birdie.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of break in this overall. Distance very important. It might be one of those putts. Hit it firm, you take the break out altogether.
That one just gonna sneak on by. No problems there. That's par here at 17. He'll remain at 25 under. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie and maybe even an eagle. This up the right side off the tee. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will be a third-round score of 64. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find the difference between, a featured player and the rest of the field, but it's just better off the tee, better approach shots, better putting, different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.